Hi everyone, welcome to Awesome Curious. Today we have with us Shreyas Karanth. And a few days back, Shreyas and I were talking about something that was viral in the news, which is Jack Dorsey was trying to auction off his first ever tweet. And these are some of the offers that you can see that his tweet has landed. So the highest offer is for $2.5 million. So it's really insane, right? Someone is trying to auction off their first tweet. So what is this concept of non fungible tokens that has actually come out? So Shreyas, do you want to try explaining this?
Yeah. Non fungible tokens is the title itself is self-explanatory. Non fungible is that it's not something that you can touch and feel, right? It's not a piece of art or shoes or even Pokemon cards. And token is because each piece of digital art is marked on a blockchain, which basically means like that piece of art is marked as unique through cryptographic means, and that's an NFT, right? That's pretty much what it is. And it's really interesting what's been happening there, right? And there's a lot of debate around it. People are like, hey, it's something that I can screenshot on my phone. How is this worth $2 million? And very recently, as recently as yesterday, there was this artist called Beeple, and his art was sold for $69 million on Christie's, which typically sells like famous paintings and all of these. And his NFT was sold on Christie's for $69 million. And that story is also very interesting. Like, it's not like he's some overnight success, right? He didn't just luck into it. He's been putting out digital art every day for close to 14 years, or 5,000 days. And the piece that was sold yesterday was titled 5,000 days, where he literally took like all his art from those 5,000 days, put it into a single frame, and then packaged it as an NFT. And that sold for like $69 million, right? Which is like, like a life-changing amount of money, but also he put 14 years of work behind it. So it's asymmetric returns for asymmetric effort. So
Right. And yeah, like over the years, people have always collected like stamps or coins. So it kind of makes sense that people would want to now start owning digital artifacts. So this entire industry is close to $400 million right now, where they're selling everything from like NBA highlights to NFL videos and trick shots, and people are just selling everything. And I've not completely bought into the idea yet, but yeah, it does sound interesting. Shreyas, would you create an NFT out of your blog?
I wish I was that famous. I think NFTs are a little. I mean, a lot of the value of NFTs comes from like the creator, like just like a painting, right? A painting is expensive because it was painted by Da Vinci, and it was painted by Van Gogh, and that's why like the painting is expensive. And that's what NFTs are, right? It's in some way it's reliant on like the person putting out. Jack Dorsey's first tweet is selling for $2.5 million. My first tweet will probably go for like $1.
$1 is also
and probably and probably my mother will be the one buying it for $1. So it's a lot to do with I think, and the person, and I think there's also a lot to do with like the perceived value, right? For example, people buy Jordans, keep them in like mint condition, and all of that, even though they have no, like, a lot of people wear it. Some people just keep it for the value that, tomorrow there are only like say 100 pairs of this edition of Jordans, and I can sell it for a much higher price later on. Similarly, there's like this whole I think Supreme did this as well, where they would drop limited quantities of certain items, and that's it. Like, they would have like one run for certain kinds of items, and that would be done with. And that scarcity and that perceived value that looks from Supreme, this logo and everything, just increases the value of it. And that's what NFTs are. Which is why I don't buy the argument that, it's something that I can screenshot and save it on my computer. You can do that for like shoes as well, or shirts. Like Supreme was selling some buy t-shirts and all of that, which you can just get for like $2 somewhere, right? But it's that whole branding and experience, and the fact that it may be valuable in the future, that leads to such high prices. I won't be surprised, if like the 69 million that this anonymous bidder paid would actually be a bargain in the future.